Well, we are live from the Ferrell Center where the women's NCAA tournament tipped off this afternoon between second seed Baylor and number 15 Northwestern State. Now, as you saw yesterday, lots of upsets in the men's bracket. Lady Bears told us they're not going to take anybody lightly, especially Northwestern State, that can pull off the upset. Let's head out to the highlights where it was pretty much all Baylor all day, all afternoon, all night. They led from start to finish. The girls came out on a mission, jumping out to a 21-point halftime lead, led by Alexis Prince, who scored 14 points and pulled down 8 rebounds. Conference Player of the Year, Nina Davis, got to rest a lot. She scored 17 points in just 23 minutes of action as Baylor cruises 77-36. Lady Bears have now won 20 games in a row overall, including last year's first and second round NCAA tournament games. Northwestern State's 36 points, the third fewest Baylor has allowed in an NCAA tournament game. Once again, the Lady Bears outscored their opponent in the paint in a dominating 48-8 fashion. Now they're moving on into round number 2.
I just have a different mindset. You know that this could be your last game, and there's so many upsets. There's upsets all over, men and women, that have already happened, and we just don't want that to be us. I know my team needs me, and they depend on me a lot, so I just try to come out with an aggressive mindset and go from there.
We just learned from it. We talked about it and moved on and said, hey, that could be us. So we either take it as our last game, or you're going to play lethargic. And we don't want to go home. We don't want this to end. So we just try to come out there with energy and play like it's our last game.
They're very good defensively because they don't rely on Griner back there blocking shots. They play very good and very sound positionally, and I think it's made them a better defensive team.
And Baylor will now take on Arkansas Sunday afternoon at 1:30 right here in the Ferrell Center. If they so happen to win, they will advance to play in Oklahoma City in the Sweet 16, possibly in another Elite 8 chance. And you win that one, you go to the Final Four in Tampa Bay. So we're taking it one game at a time. That's what Kim Mulkey said. That's all they can do. They got to focus on Arkansas coming up Sunday afternoon. We're live from the Ferrell Center. Nick Canizales, KCN HD Sports. We'll have more news and weather coming up after the break.